President William Ruto's dismissal of Cabinet Secretary Justin Muturi could heighten the political unease in the Mount Kenya region, threatening to destabilize what was remaining of the president's once stronghold, I should say. Muturi's ouster is likely to spark a backlash, potentially pitting Ruto against a formidable alliance between Muturi, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, and his allies. It also comes just days after another son of the mountain, Kiharu MP Ndindi Nyoro, lost his plump chairmanship of the Budget Committee in the National Assembly. NTV senior reporter Ibrahim Karanja reports in this story that begins our broadcast tonight.
His Excellency, the President.
President William Ruto's pronouncement on Tuesday during an iftar dinner with members of the Muslim community, where he claimed CS Justin Muturi was an incompetent Attorney General, ignited a political firestorm, capping months of tension over Muturi's criticism of rising abductions, triggered by the kidnapping of his own son, Leslie Muturi, in June last year.
I had a problem with the AG who was there. He was fairly incompetent, but I now have a very competent lady.
In a post on X, Muturi immediately fired back at the claims of incompetence, addressing Ruto's real subject matter that led to the reference, which was the Waqf Fund, with the former Attorney General terming it as unlawful. Muturi, a former Attorney General and two-term Speaker of the National Assembly, who leveraged his influence to secure key Mount Kenya seats for Ruto through the Democratic Party, even thrashing candidates of Ruto's own UDA, has been replaced by Mbeere North legislator Geoffrey Roko. Coincidentally, Muturi hails from Mbeere North, the replacement deemed as an attempt to ease tensions ahead of Ruto's tour of the increasingly hostile Mount Kenya region. The ouster risks political backlash. Mbeere North by-election, triggered if Roko's cabinet nomination succeeds, could pit Ruto against a Muturi-Rigathi Gachagua alliance, destabilizing his former stronghold. While Ruto's supporters paint Muturi as a disgruntled traitor, his critics hail Muturi as a martyr for challenging state overreach. Incidentally, Ruku was on a developmental tour with Deputy President Kithure Kindiki in Embu, where they held developmental talk by Ruto's government by the time his name was announced as a cabinet nominee.
Tuko na program kubwa ya kufufua zile barabara zilikuwa zimekwama katika sehemu hii yote ya Mount Kenya and across the country.
Tell the president that when he's touring the Mount Kenya region, we are waiting eagerly to welcome him in Mbeere North.
Ruto also swapped Environment CS Aden Duale with Health CS Deborah Mulongo Barasa.
The municipality of any district depends on the health of its nation. And I want to commit, I will not work for myself, I will work for the people of Kenya.
While nominating Hannah Cheptumo to fill the vacant gender docket, Duale and Barasa assumed their new roles immediately, while Ruku and Cheptumo await parliamentary approval. Ibrahim Karanja, NTV.